So, welcome back to my channel, and today I want to talk about friendship. And friendship is something that a lot of people say they have, but are they really friends? So, when you think about friendship, you think about somebody that's always there, somebody that you can call and talk to, somebody that can be a shoulder when you need to cry, or just when you need help, you can call on that friend. So, a friend is supposed to show themselves friendly if they want a friend. So how many of us really are friendly? How many of us are really good friends? We think we're good friends. We assume that we're good friends, but are you really? And, we give the friendship title so easily that it often becomes an issue, because for true friendship, there's a lot of things that you have to give. You have to give time, you have to give love, you have to be willing to be able to help them, you have to be able to support them. A lot of things come with the title of friendship. And when you become married, or when you have children, or a full-time career, these things take your time, so you don't have a lot of time sometimes to offer somebody good friendship. So I went to the Bible and I looked up what a good friend is. And this is somebody that sticks closer than a brother. This is somebody that catches you when you fall, that they're faithful when you fall, that they're there to pick you up and help you. Are we that kind of friend? I just think back over some of the relationships that I had, and I said, God, you know what? I was a really good friend to that person. But when I think about it, I said, God, maybe I wasn't a good friend. You think just because you answered the phone, or you go out to eat, or, y'all just clown around and have a good time. Yes, those things are important, but in the times when they had things going on, was I there? In the times where they had situations going on, was I a good listening ear, or was I just giving my opinion? There's things that you have to do in friendship that I think a lot of people miss. I think they give the title so easily to people that it becomes just a word. It doesn't really mean anything. But when you say that somebody is your friend, that is a big responsibility. It's a big responsibility to be a friend. Even God says that you move from servant to friend at certain stages in your relationship with Him. And what are you willing to give to a friend? What are you willing to do for a friend? Are you willing to listen? Are you willing to be loyal? Can you be trusted in friendship? These things are important, and a lot of times we lack these qualities. When being friends, I know for me, I was a mouthy friend. If you came to me and you said something, that I didn't agree with, or I felt like you shouldn't do that, then I would just tell you how I feel. And oftentimes I gave unsolicited advice, and that can sometimes be hurtful to a friend, to give advice of something that you would do when you know that that friend is not that type of person. So it just made me think about friendship and the things that you offer in friendship, and what do you really give to somebody that you call a friend. And I just want us as women to be able to be good friends, to be able to support, to love, to encourage, to be there. If you're saying that you're my friend, there's certain things that I expect from you as my friend. And I feel like as my friend, there's certain boundaries that shouldn't be crossed. A friend tells a friend the truth. You should not be scared to tell anybody that you call a friend the truth. A friend is not going to let you look foolish. A friend is not going to let you look crazy. you make your own decisions. But if you are my friend, then you should say, Shay, that's not right, or Shay, you're wrong for doing that, or or say it's something good. You're there to encourage them. You're there to see their strengths. You see their weaknesses. You see the things that they thrive in, and you should be their biggest cheerleader. It's not just about being there when something's wrong. It's about being there when something is good happening for them, supporting them, and pushing them on, helping them, encouraging them in any way that you can, whether it be family, whether it be spiritually, whether it be work related. In all areas, you're supposed to be there as a friend. And I just see so many relationships fall apart because they don't feel supported. There's no trust in the friendship. There's no loyalty in the friendship. And these people have been friends for years, and it just goes away. They just walk away from friendships, and it doesn't have to be that way, especially when somebody really loves you and cares about you and that'll do anything for you. These are friendships that you should try to salvage. You should try to hold on to these friendships as long as you can, and do whatever it is that will make it right. We have so much pride. We don't want to tell people I'm sorry. We don't want to tell people I was wrong. We don't want to say, I missed this event, but how can I help you with the next event? These are all the things that comes along with friendship. It's just not about saying that you're my friend, but there's no action behind it. There's no love. There's nothing showing me that you are my friend or that you care about me besides you saying that we are friends. So I just think that we should love our friends, support our friends, be the shoulder to cry on, be that listening ear, be trustworthy, be loyal, be just everything that they need you to be at that time, because all the time they may not need the same thing. So just show love, show support, be honest, just be the best that you can be to that person. And don't try to change them. Don't try to make your friends like you, because we're all different. God made us all different for a reason. And if I'm outspoken, but you're not outspoken, you shouldn't try to change me to be like you, because we need each other. Something that I may not be strong in, you may be strong in those things. So we shouldn't try to change anybody when we get in these relationships. Either you accept them as they are, or you need to walk away from the friendships. If you're not calling them up, then you should not be in relationships with these people. You should not be friends. You should not be boyfriend and girlfriend. You should just not be in relationship with anybody that you cannot call up. If you're going to tear this person down behind their back, that's not friendship. That's not friendship. If you can allow somebody else to come to talk to you about that person, that's not friendship. And we just need to do better. I'm talking about me. When I thought about being a friend, I just knew that I was a good friend. But when I started thinking about what a friend really is, I know that I've dropped the ball. I know that, in my relationships before, that I wasn't the best friend that I could be. I felt like I was at the time when different situations happened. But when you really sit down and think about it, I wasn't being a good friend at that time. And some relationships that we get in that we call people friends, and you see red flags before you even start the friendship, and you get into the relationship with these people anyway. And these are females. I'm talking about females. Female friendship. I don't really know how the male perspective goes. But as a female, when you get into these relationships, you already see the red flags, you ignore the red flags, and you move forward. You're setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up for discouragement. You're setting yourself up to be hurt. If you know the character of that person before you even get into a relationship with them, then you're telling them that you're going to accept whatever it is that they're doing. But if this is a friendship that you know that this person is a good person, you know that their character is good, but maybe they're going through a rough time, or maybe, y'all are just on different walks of life at this time, then those friendships should be worked on. Those friendships should be still, you should still be able to go to that person and talk to that person without it being hard feelings. We all go through different stages in life. You may have some single friends. You may be single and have married friends. But you have to be able to meet people where they are. And if these are people that you say that they love, then you shouldn't be looking first for the negative thing in that person. Look at all the good things. We all have flaws that we try to get better in, and some people don't even try to get better. They just say, accept me as I am. But as you grow, then you're supposed to get better and to make things better and to do things better when you know better. And I know now that when starting friendships, if it's certain things that I know that I need from a friend and you can't offer that to me, then I know that we can't be friends, because there's certain qualities that I'm looking for in a friend. There's certain things that I want to give somebody in a friendship. So it's pointless for me to start a friendship with somebody that I know that their qualities or the things that they enjoy, it's not something that I enjoy. It's something that I want to be involved in. So I try to save myself as much headache and heartache, and I love peace. I just turned 42. And at this point in my life, I just want peace. I want good friendships. I want just love. And I know that's not going to always happen, because things in life happen, and people, sometimes they just don't have what you need to give. But when they don't have what you need to give, doesn't mean the friendship is over. You still have something to offer them, whether it be prayer, whether it be a text message just saying, I'm thinking about you. I just want to check on you. You just want to hold on to good people, because it's hard. It's hard to find good friends. It's hard to find people that will have your back no matter what. So when you encounter those people, you need to hold on to them. You need to treat them right to the best of your ability. And when you do wrong, because we are flawed people, go to that person and apologize. Just sometimes saying, I'm sorry, I hurt you. That wasn't my intent to hurt you if you didn't mean it. And sometimes, we can be petty and we mean to hurt that person because they've hurt us. But when you're friends with somebody, you should be able to go back and say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I don't want this to, cause a problem in our friendship. But when it comes to a place where it's so many, I'm sorry, so many, of the same thing, it's like repetitive. You just keep doing the same thing to me and you're hurting me. That's not a friend. Because a friend doesn't really want to see you hurt. Yes, we go through things because we're all flesh, we all make mistakes, and we all, have to go back sometimes and say, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings when I said that. I'm sorry. But that should be a part of friendship. You should not let pride control any parts of your life. And a lot of times we let pride control our lives, control our minds, and just make us people that are not friendly. We're not friendship material. And I want to be friendship material. I know you want to be friendship material. So if your friend is telling you the truth, you shouldn't cut your friend off for telling you the truth. This is things that come with love. When somebody loves you, they want to see you do better. They want to see you grow. They want to see you get the best things out of life. So they're going to tell you the truth. Don't take that as something bad, or to take it as they're hating on you, or they don't want to see you do good. No, they want to see you good. That's why they want to see you do good. That's why they want to tell you the truth. And I prefer somebody to tell me the truth. If you're my friend, I want you to say, Shay, girl, don't do that. I love that. I love to have friends to say, you wrong, or you did a good job with that. I'm proud of you. It's okay to tell each other as Black women that we're proud of you. It's okay to tell each other as Black women that I love you. You're doing your thing with that. You're good at that. I'm not good at that. It's okay to admit your flaws to your friends. That doesn't make you less than because you can't do the same thing that they can do. Because you're put together, because you have strengths in one area and they have strengths in one area, and y'all can get together and make something work together, because you're gifted in different areas. So you should be able to tell your friend that you're proud. You should be able to celebrate with them during the good times. You should be able to be there for them in the bad times. It should be all the way around. Just not when somebody's sad, that's when you're there. But when things are looking up for them, then you disappear. You don't want to be involved. That's not what friendship is all about. So I just want you to think about your friendships today. Think about things that you can do better in your friendships to make people feel loved, to make people feel supported, to make people feel encouraged that you call a friend. Now, if they're not your friend, then, they're not going to be on the, get the same treatment as a friend. Yes, you be kind. Yes, you be courteous to people. Yes, you be loving. But as a friend, that is a step above, I'm just speaking to you. I'm just friendly to you. So don't put people in categories that you don't have what it takes to be a friend to somebody. Even if you're at a place in your life where you can't be a friend, just tell somebody, I'm not in a good place right now. I can't give you what you need. So maybe right now it's not a good time for us to be friends, or maybe this is not a good time for us to connect. And the person will understand the honesty of you just being upfront and saying, I don't have anything to give right now. I just don't have anything to give. Can you just pray for me? And maybe, eventually we can get together and hang out, because you have to be honest with people and just meet them where they are. Let people be honest. Don't be so prideful or so bullheaded that people can't tell you the truth. If they have things that's going on and they can't spend time, or they're busy, or they can't talk all the time like they used to, don't hold that against them. At least they're being honest. They're just not ignoring your phone calls, ignoring your text messages, just don't even bother to address you at all. And that's not friendly. It's not friendly to have things going on and you call somebody a friend and you won't even acknowledge that they're calling you. You won't even acknowledge that they're texting you. That's not friendship. That's not how friends should be. I don't care how busy you are. If a friend is reaching out to you, just tell them. Be courteous enough to tell them, I have a lot going on. If it's something that I can help you with, help them. But if you can't, just be honest and say, I don't have time. I don't have the time to do that. I can see if it's somebody else that can help you. But just give people the love and kindness that you want to receive. If you want them to show up for you, then you show up for them. If you want them to be there when you need them, then be there when you need them. It cannot be a one-sided street in friendship. It has to flow both ways. It has to flow in love, kindness, joy, and peace. Those are good friendships. People that you can count on, in your time of need or in your time of joy. That makes a good friendship. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed my message, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't hit subscribe, it is down below. If you haven't hit the notification bell, it's at the top so that you can get notified every time I post a video. And I hope that you've enjoyed this. And until next time.